Hey knitters, it's Abby from Will and Pine, and we're excited to bring to you our newest sweater. This is the Voyage Pullover. It's a top-down sweater knit in DK weight. Very cozy, very colorful, obviously. So what can I tell you about this sweater? As I said, it's a top-down circular yoke. It's got some short row shaping on the back of the neck here. You can see that comes around. And when you are knitting your yoke, you want to check your row gauge as you're going to make sure that your yoke depth is going to turn out correctly. And we recommend that you try on your yoke before you split for the sleeves as well. So ideally you want your yoke to end somewhere around mid-bust, give or take. If your yoke goes too long, you're going to end up with some weird sleeve issues. Your sleeve will come down here. It'll be hard to lift your arms. So you want to try it on. You can always add or decrease the amount of rows you're doing in the yoke if for whatever reason, maybe your row gauge is a little bit off, or maybe the fit is a little bit different for you. You can do that. And for this sweater, I should go back in time and say we recommend 4 to 8 inches of positive ease for this sweater. So what that means is, where's my tape measure? You want to measure your full bust. So you come across here, the largest part of your bust, take that number and add 4 to 8 inches, and then that's going to be the sweater size that you choose. Another area you want to pay attention to when you're picking your size of the sweater is the upper arm measurement. So if you are someone who has the ratio of your upper arms is either a little bigger or a little smaller than average, you want to take a look and make sure that the upper arm is going to fit you as well. So it's nice to have a little bit of extra room in the upper arm. So if it's bigger than your arm measurement, obviously that's okay. But if it's looking like it's going to be a little snug, you could always consider a few things. You could consider casting on a couple extra stitches under the arm, or you could even consider allocating a couple stitches from the body to the sleeve. So that would require a little bit of math. So be aware before you dive in, if that's a change that you're interested in making, that you kind of think through, take a look at the gauge and then do the math. If you're taking X amount of stitches away out of the body, that's going to make the bust smaller, it's going to make the arms bigger. So you can work through that math as well. For the body of this sweater, we did not add any waist shaping. So the colorwork motifs are in increments of 6 stitches, so all the patterns repeat seamlessly all the way around. If you do decide to incorporate some waist shaping on either side, do note that that's going to interrupt the repeating of the pattern, so keep that in mind. The sleeves, on the other hand, do not have a repeating pattern. So if you look really carefully along the inside of the arm of my sweater, you'll see it doesn't always match up perfectly, and that's because we do have some increases in the sleeves to allow for a nice fit through there. And as always, for the length of the sleeves and the body of the sweater, make it as long or as short as you like. That is totally up to you. And for colors, use lots of colors, use a little bit of color, whatever's in your stash. Take this as an opportunity to buy some new minis if you want. And really enjoy. We had a great time writing this one, and we hope that you love knitting it.